how's it going, guys? This is Crankcase Gaming again. Like I said in the last video, I'm doing a double upload because I missed today, which was yesterday for the start of 25 Days of Skylanders. So, which is why, well, a friend gave me the idea of doing the double upload, and I was thinking about doing it myself. So I decided I do it. But this time I'm going through the in-game variants I have. But thing is though, apparently I looked this up, and apparently the sidekicks from Spyro's Adventure and Giants and the Eon's Elites, apparently I looked up if they counted as in-game variants, and apparently they said they did, because of the Eon's Elites have like different paint, like different paint and different poses from their original counterparts, and then the sidekicks apparently are, well, ever since they were playable in Trap Team, the sidekicks from Spyro's Adventure and Giants are their own Skylander. So I decided to include them. So let's get this started. So first up, which is one of my favorite, one of my favorite in-game variants is Dark Spyro. We got the dark and silver colors, which honestly I think is pretty cool. And plus, he shoots purple fireballs as well. I mean, what's not to like about that one? Then we got another favorite of mine, which is a legendary Trigger Happy. Because not only does this one like shine, the paint like shines when it's when the lights are on. Which I don't know why it does for this one. It doesn't do it for any of the other ones. But Trigger Happy's my favorite, my childhood favorite Skylander, and I think it's good. Then we got the sidekick Gil Runt, which apparently I found out, which apparently that when I looked it up, it said that he counted as a in-game variant because, well, apparently I have a second one, which is the one for Trap Team, but this one's the sidekick version. So I guess the reason why they said it counted as an in-game variant because it's its own playable character, because since they're now playable in Trap Team. Then we got another favorite, which is a legendary Stealth Elf. In this, this one I like for two reasons. One, because Stealth Elf has good melee attacks, and two, because I didn't have a Series 2 Stealth Elf, and I figured this would be the perfect one to have to my collection, since I didn't have a Series 2 Stealth Elf. Then we got another one, which I think is actually one of the best fire Skylanders from the first two games. We got Igniter, but not just any Igniter, the legendary Igniter, and I think it looks pretty cool. Look at that. A navy blue and gold armor. That's pretty cool. I just got nothing else to say about it. Like, it's just that cool. I like it. This one I found at a used game store along with a legendary jetpack and a legendary slam bam. I didn't know which one to get, but I chose this one because I like this one more. Then we got another favorite of mine, which is one of my favorite Magic Skylanders. We got Punch Pop Fizz, which apparently you can, in order to obtain him, I think you can get him in the single pack, or you could get him in the the Skylanders Giants 3DS starter pack, I believe. I don't remember, but I got him from another friend of mine. Look at him. He's different compared to the original, because like his skin is red. I think the reason why they call him Punch Pop Fizz is because maybe he got dunked into a bowl of fruit punch. It's a joke, but jokes aside, we gotta get through this. Then we got then we got this one, Molten Hot Dog, which I actually found. Well, I know he was missing his tail, but I couldn't pass up the offer for this one, so I picked him up. I think it was a couple years back, maybe, I don't remember, but I picked this one up because I thought it was cool looking, and I didn't have a Molten character yet, so I figured I'd get this one. Now again, this one's another sidekick, Eye Small. Again, same thing with the sidekick Gilrunt. But although even though the minis are technically just smaller versions of the original characters, I still think they're pretty cool though. Plus, the minis may be small, but they can pack a punch. Then we got another legendary, but it's also a light core. A legendary light core Grim Creeper, which is my first legendary light core. Besides a legendary light core Chill, I don't have that one, but this one. Well, this one I had to have because I figured because he looked cool. I tried him out. He's pretty decent. I mean his face don't glow that well because Well, then again, neither does my Fire Creation Crystal, but that still works. So I don't know how if the light fades out on things on like Skylanders that have like those LED lights built into them. I don't know how when the lights fade out and the Skylander still works. I have no idea about that. Then again, I had some of these Skylanders for years and they still worked. They have not died out yet. That's because I usually just keep them on a shelf, and whenever the shelf gets all dusty, I clean it. Then we have one of my favorite tech Skylanders, another one, which is a Kickoff Countdown, which I actually really like because his head is in the shape of a soccer ball. And plus when I first bought the Series 1 Countdown, it was actually the best one I ever played as. Like he shoots rockets, like he shoots rockets from his hands. And I mean, the reason why he's called Countdown is because he's a literal walking time bomb. Well, in this case, this one's not a bomb; it's just a soccer bomb. Now this one right here, I really enjoy because of it's a Christmas variant, and I think the Christmas variant Skylanders are good. And this one is a Jolly Bumble Blast, and reasons why I like this one is because one, he's one of the best life Skylanders from Swap Force that I like to play as because he's got a good moveset, and two, this one's a Christmas variant. I picked it up because for one, it was Christmas a few years back, and I wanted this one. And I have to say, it's actually pretty good, especially when I unlock that hat for him with the Jolly hat. The same thing with Kickoff Countdown. But there's one variant that I still need to get, which is the Trigger Happy. The Springtime Trigger Happy. I don't have that one yet. Next in-game variant is the Nitro Magna Charge. Now here's the thing though. I didn't have the regular Magna Charge back then. So I'm like, I did before, but I only had his top half because the bottom half stopped working. So I needed one, so I figured I bought this one off Amazon. I kept him for now, and then when I went back to a used game store, I found the regular version, so I picked him up. But I still kept this one. Why? It actually looks cool. My first Nitro. I like how his skin is like, I think it's like kind of like a gold color. Then we got the little checkers on the bottom half here and on the shoulder. Then, next up, we got, Legendary Free Ranger. And Free Ranger, he's pretty cool, I like him. Then we got here Enchanted Hoot Loop. And this is pretty much my first Enchanted Skylander. Found this one. I couldn't pass up of not getting him, so I got him. A couple of days back, or it was days? No, I think it was like a few years. Next we got an Eon's Elite, which is Spyro. Eon's Elite Spyro. I mean, look at that. Like the paint on him shines, and the base shines as well a little bit. It's pretty cool, especially how he's completely different compared to his original counterpart. So and plus the Eon's Elites have like twice as much power, which means they're stronger, they're faster, and basically they can take a few hits. So technically so yeah, they're hard to destroy. Well, in game, I mean. The next up, we got a Eon's Elite Gilgrunt. Again, same thing with Spyro. I like it. I like these. Well, then again, these Eon's Elites that were released in Trap Team, all they had was their paint redid, and nothing really changed about them, except for their stats, which I think they're still cool. Next up, we got is the Trap Team characters. We got a Love Potion Pop Fizz. So, so this Love Potion Pop Fizz, I know some of you are probably familiar with this one, and some of you aren't, but this one's the Valentine's variant. Even though, so I like this one, and plus the thing is, once you place him on the portal in Skylanders Giants, either if it's the Wii U version or Xbox or PlayStation version, he can actually function as the Punch Pop Fizz. Next up, we got another mini, which is a Power Punch Pet Vac. Then again, since this one's a in-game variant, I included him, and plus he almost has like the same armor, on the figure itself. He has I think the same armor as the Full Blast Jetvac, but in game he doesn't have the same armor. Well, I mean it's still red, but there's like a bit of gold on him in game. I think it's the little belt that's gold in game. Then we have a legendary Deja Vu, another legendary variant. Yeah, so I never played as her, but when I got her, when I played as her, she's not that bad. She's got a little staff there, the little I think that's like what is that, some kind of thing a thing that you tip upside down and the sand goes one way and it goes the other way? I think that's what it is. We got another Dark Skylander, which is a Dark Wildfire, which was actually the only Fire Trapmaster I had until I got Kaboom up there. So yeah, this is Dark Wildfire. Then we have a Winterfest Lobstar, and I know he's missing an arm, but I plan on trying to get a replacement. But I like this Christmas variant though. It looks cool though. Like he's got a bit of red, white, and green on him. And plus they call him Lobstar because he's a lobster. At least I think he's a lobster. Now here we go. We got Superchargers. So we have Eon's Elite Boomer, whose pose is almost similar but completely different because, as you could tell, the paint and whatnot, the paint's a little brighter. Instead of carrying dynamite, he carries these bombs in his hands. But he's still a good Skylander. Then we have Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster, again, who is completely different compared to his original counterpart, and I know I'm missing a bit of the chain, because I know I'm missing the chain here, but yeah, I tried to find the pieces to put it back together, but I couldn't find them. But still, I mean, Ghost Roaster is still pretty decent. Then we have another Skylander that one of my friends have been wanting for a while, which actually apparently was released. I watched a video and I was told that he released on Spyro's Adventures Anniversary. I think it was that game or it was a different one. I don't know. It was a Birthday Bash Big Bubble Pop Fizz. I got this during around the Christmas season, so it was technically ironic because it was close to my birthday, so I picked it up. I do like the way how it looks. Like we got the stars with little circles in there. We got his weapons all blue now. We got his gloves are one's green, one's yellow. He's got like red boots, the little red clothing, the red goggles and whatnot. The base is gray and it sparkles. It's pretty cool. Then I actually picked up a supercharger that I've been wanting to try out for a while, and I ended up picking up the Easter variant, the egg-sided Thrillipede. And I have to say, this one looks really good. The base is yellow. The base is all yellow. He carries those cocoon grenades, and I guess they made him to make it look like Easter eggs. And I guess Thrillipede's supposed to look like an Easter bunny, because if you look, like the little pink nose there, the little dots right underneath it, these represent the ears. I have to say, this is actually pretty good. I like this one. Now, these two are vehicles, are not technically Skylanders. Well, technically they are, but I still include them. So here we have the Dark Sea Shadow, which you can actually get. I think you can get them in the Dark Edition starter packs for superchargers. This was the first one I got. This was the first dark vehicle I got before I got the regular Sea Shadow. Then we have the Dark Hot Streak, that was still in the sorry, that was still in the game store for about I think it was $10. So I went back to get it. I may not have Dark Spitfire, but I'll find him soon. We have one more dark character, which is Dark Kingpin. And Kingpin's not a bad Skylander. He's pretty good. Got the blades as a weapon. Do a little slice and dicing. Oh no, I dropped him. Sorry. Here's him. We got one more. And that is Candy Coated Chopscotch. I found and I picked it up, and she's pretty good. She's got a decent moveset. And when I went back a couple days later, they had a regular Chopscotch, who I wanted to try to get, but I ended up didn't getting it because I didn't have the money at the time. But I'm still fine with the Halloween variant version of her. Anyway, so right here, that's all my in-game variants. So let me know what y'all thought in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos, YouTube shorts, or live streams. And then I will see you all tomorrow with day 3. Either for a live stream, I don't know, but I don't know yet. Either I might do one tomorrow or Thursday. If I don't end up doing a live stream tomorrow, then I'll figure out what to do for the next day. Anyways, see you all tomorrow with day 3.